You've seen the thumbnails, guys. So what's going on? More specifically, what's going on with YouTube at the moment, and how will it affect not only me but also affect you, especially people trying to get into YouTube, but also you as a viewer. So I've not really posted about this. I've watched a few videos on it. If you're not aware, YouTube have upped the limit now to get into the YouTube partnership program, basically to get monetized. I'm not going to go over all ground with this, there's plenty of info out there, but basically they've upped it from 4,000 watch hours to 8,000 watch hours, and from 10 million YouTube short views to 20 million YouTube short views. But there's more to that as well anyway. So as of late, YouTube now, if you're a creator, it's been pushing you to start advertising and doing more brand partnerships on your channel. So these are just my opinions now, by the way. What I feel is happening with YouTube is, obviously now with YouTube Shorts, you have to get over 10 million views every 90 days for YouTube to pay you on those shorts. If you drop below that, they'll still show you shorts. You could have 9.9 million views, but they won't pay you. You as a creator won't get paid for them views. YouTube will still advertise and YouTube will still get that money, but they won't pay you for your shorts until you get over your 10 million views. Now, just for instance, I'll take one of my recent shorts. I think it got 1,000 something views. I'll put it up here. I think I got paid something like 19 pence for just over 1,000 views. So YouTube thinks that you don't need that money. It's not meaningful, apparently. So somebody who's been creating 10 million, somebody's been creating shorts that have been receiving thousands and thousands, 250,000 views, 500,000 views on their shorts, and they're banging them shorts out 2 or 3 times a week. Obviously they would get a substantial payment at the end of the month for that. Now they won't unless they hit the 10 million views. So even before, if they were hitting 7 million views within 90 days, which is still a big ask, they would have got paid something, a few £100. Anyway, I don't really do shorts. I do shorts more to promote my long form video. But as I say, now I'm okay because I'm in the YouTube partnership, so I'll still get paid on my long form videos. That is, excuse me, isn't going to change for now. I'll still get paid out on my long form videos. Now, if you think I get paid a lot of money for long form videos, here's how much I got paid on what I class as sort of my average views video for YouTube up here. This one had, what, 1,300 views or something, but as you can see, it only has made me £4 something. Now, if you look at big YouTubers, now what I'm going to say, this video that I did on the wild camping, has it accidentally been legalised or whatever, you know, as a loophole. That video, I think, has had 54,000 views, and this is how much that video has earned me. And I think it's around about £179. So if you think YouTubers are making a fortune when you see big views, so you can see if I was to be trying to make a living off YouTube, those 54,000 views, which isn't easy to do for a small channel at all, has made me £179. Every video I did, if I release one video a week and it got me 50,000 views, you're not going to be able to earn a living on that, are you? Seriously, you're going to make £500 a month or something, aren't you? So you would have to be banging out videos that are hitting 250,000, 500,000 views to make it, you know, a job for you, where you could pack in your job. So the YouTube are now trying to push brands and get creators to start using brand partnerships more. Now, what does that mean? Well, basically for me, for me to be making any more money, this is what they're trying to say, YouTube. Instead of them, giving you money, get up with brands, increase your earnings by using brands. But that's difficult when you're not hitting the views that brands want to see you hitting to use your sponsorships, which I'm not particularly bothered. I do get offered things, but he's a kicker. Now, this is what I think YouTube is going to change. This is just my opinion, by the way, of what I think YouTube are going to be doing within the next few years. I think they're going to do away with small creators, or they're not going to do away with them, but they're going to say you have to hit X amount of subscribers or views for them videos to continue to be monetized. So they could say, right, if your video hits 50,000 views, we'll pay you for that. Anything below 50,000 views, we're not going to pay you any ad revenue, because that's what I get at the moment, ad revenue. For the ads that are shown through these videos, I receive a very, very small percentage, and YouTube keep the rest. So what happens with ad revenue is, obviously, per 1,000 views, I'll get paid so much, which you can see isn't much. Could be £3, £4. It differs from video to video depending on how attractive it looks to advertisers, basically, and it differs from niche to niche. But without trying to bog you as a viewer down, I'm trying to put it into layman's terms if I can. So as you can see, I got paid £4 something for just over 1,000 views on a video. So they want me to incorporate brand promotions within that to up my earnings. But why are they doing that? I think because slowly they're going to start upping the bar, as they have done with the watch hours for new creators. They're going to add that. They've already done it to monetize channels that were using shorts as an income by doubling their workload to 20. They now got to get 20 million views to get monetized, and 10 million views every 90 days for them to pay out money. If you don't hit that 10 million, they're not paying you. They'll keep the money. And then to get back into the program, you've got to roll on and get 10 million views in the next 90 days. It's a lot of work if you're not going to get paid for it, and you don't know whether you're going to hit them 10 million views or not. But as far as long form goes, that hasn't been changed. But I think this slowly will be, and I think that's why they're pushing for creators to head towards picking up brands and sponsorships. Because I think I can see YouTube eventually saying, right, you're in the partnership program, but if you don't hit, your videos don't hit 20, 30,000 views or 50,000 views, that video is not going to earn. We're only going to pay for views if your video hits above 20, 30,000 views. And the thing that I think backs this up as well, to some extent, and this is just my thoughts on it, is that just today, we're on Tuesday the 18th, I think it is, of August. Well, for me, I've received an email today off YouTube saying that the view count now, so when you watch my video, the views that you see, so say if my video's got 500 views, they have to be what are called engaged views as far as YouTube are concerned. So you have to watch my video for more than 30 seconds for it to count as a view and for me to get paid towards the AdSense. I think that's how it works. But the engaged bit does. You have to watch my video for the thing. Now what they're saying is they're going to class every single click on a video. So as soon as you click my video, doesn't matter how long it's paid for, how long it's playing for, YouTube are now going to count that as a view. So a video where I've got 500 engaged views, which is shown up, will now possibly say 2,000 views. But that could be that could be 1,500 views, which aren't views, it's just people have clicked on the video, don't like clicking off straight away before 30 seconds, before 10 seconds have even passed. But they're going to count that as a view now. But I won't get paid that as a view. But what it will do, it'll sort of falsely signal to brands and sponsors that my videos are actually getting more proper views than they actually are. And that's why I think they're doing it. I think they've changed that so you look more appealing to brands. You can say, oh yeah, look at that video there. So the video that I done, for instance, the video that, my biggest one, that got 54,000 views, potentially to sponsors with their engaged views, by the way. So there's 54,000 people who watch that video for more than 30 seconds. Now, in that 54,000 is not counted the people that clicked on it and clicked off before 30 seconds passed. So at the moment they haven't counted those views. So that video, under the new regime, that could have had 500,000 views. Not 500,000 views that I would have seen AdSense for, money for, but to anybody looking in, that video looks like, wow, that's had 500,000 views. And that's what I think is going to happen. I think YouTube are pushing smaller creators now. Even big creators aren't going to be safe, because even big creators, or who've got 100 subscribers in this game, by the way, in YouTube, are not really that important. Once you've got monetized, you have that 1,000 subscribers. After that, subscribers is just a number. What's important on YouTube is your views. That's what makes you the money, not your subscribers. Subscribe count doesn't make you any money whatsoever. Could have 1 million subscribers and it wouldn't make any difference to me having 1,000 subscribers. If I've got 1,000 subscribers and I get a video that does 1 million views, I'll get paid a lot of money. If I've got 100,000, 200,000 subscribers and my video only gets 500 views, the person with 1,000 subscribers is going to get paid more. It's the views that count, basically. You don't get paid for having subscribers. So I can see YouTube saying, if your videos, this is why it'll affect some of the bigger channels, especially in this niche now, that are maybe getting 20 to 30,000 views. If they say, right, if your videos don't hit 30,000 views, we're not paying you on them. And I think that's what's going to happen. So it'll only be the top tier YouTubers who have literally millions of subscribers, which also rolls on. Obviously, if you've got that many subscribers, they're going to be watching your videos. You're going to be starting to get millions of views on your videos, or hundreds of thousands of views on your videos. And that's when I think YouTube will pay you. But at the moment, I think YouTube are being a little bit greedy, if I'm honest, and they're going to try and keep as much as the ad revenue as they can and make it difficult for small YouTubers, small creators, to actually earn any money from AdSense. And so it begs the question, is it worth carrying on? For me, I will, because I enjoy doing the videos. I enjoy the interaction of you guys and everything. I really do. It's never been about money for me. I'm lucky if I make £60–80 every 2 months off YouTube. That's the God's honest truth. That is it. That one video that I did, that's the biggest payout I've ever had off YouTube, that £179, which is due this month. But it all goes back into petrol and doing stuff for the channel anyway. But it's not important. What it is, it's that I'm going on, aren't I? But it's the principle that I'm creating videos for free, which I enjoy doing, but why should somebody else who's a billionaire, multi-billion dollar company take all of the money and the ads that they put on my videos so they can have even more money and I get nothing? It's not the fact that I want the money, it's the fact of the principle of it. You know, if it wasn't for creators of any size, be it 2 subscribers, 2 billion subscribers, YouTube wouldn't be earning any money at all. It's the creators that make YouTube. It's not YouTube don't make creators. So yeah, that's my thoughts on YouTube. I think you'll see a lot of channels disappear and a lot of people who joined to become creators to offer you content, but thought they might get a little bit of cash back. I think they'll just end up packing it in and thinking, well, it's not even worth my time or my effort to make videos. I'm not getting any rewards for them. And what will happen, I think, as well, is because YouTube are pushing creators to take on brand sponsorship and to align themselves with brands. Some of the content, even if you've got YouTube Premium, which you pay for so you don't have to listen to ads, the creators themselves are going to start just sounding like an advert for their brands and for their sponsorships. So you're still going to get it, even though you pay your $12.99 a month, like I do, to watch YouTube without adverts. It's just going to be advert after advert after advert as creators trying to get some money somehow, because YouTube just won't be paying them any AdSense anymore unless you're in that top tier. Anyway, sorry about it's a bit of a rant, guys. I've gone on a little bit. I've done it all in one take as well. Woohoo! Next one's a little stove. Hopefully get it out by Friday, but I've tried to stay away from the woods and everything at the moment, because obviously we all had that severe warning telling us everywhere. So the UK is basically, even though we in the northeast have had a little bit of rain overnight, it's still absolutely dry as sticks, and we're still on that fire ban. So the last thing I really want to do is walk into the woods with a gas stove and start cooking up as people are walking about. So anyway, that will be the next video, and I'll show you what stove it is. So until then, guys, if you've liked this, please give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, get yourself subscribed. By cost, you might make me a millionaire yet. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. Bit of a waffle, bit different to what I normally do, but thanks for bearing with me if you've even reached this far. So give it a like, subscribe and all that. So until next time, guys, whatever it is, whatever we're doing, jazz hands, mother, love you loads of millions. Bye for now. Mwah.